Praises to the Most High. Torah Rabba Abba for another day. I just had to say this. All praises to the Most High for men like Gorilla to hold himself accountable for anything he did that is not of the Most High. See, a lot of you, y'all be so quick to throw a nigga under the bus or say some shit about him, but your little sins you got, right? Only the Most High know about them, right? You don't confess your sins. You don't hold yourself accountable. You just walk around here high and mighty like you better than everybody else. You don't sin. You know, nobody can cast no stones like y'all, right? Y'all be the main ones, the ones that's trying to point the finger at Gorilla like he a wrong man, like he a wicked man or some shit or whatever the fuck y'all trying to say. Nigga came out and said what the fuck he did wrong and what he did right. And I dare you to walk in the same shoes. I dare you to be as brave as Gorilla has been. Yeah, ain't got the balls or the courage or the audacity to take full responsibility or accountability for the things that you do wrong, whether you were exposed or not. Some of y'all wait until y'all exposed and still be on some shit like you ain't even do nothing wrong. It takes a strong man to tell the world he's wrong, he's sorry. You know what I'm saying? And then express his emotions in a world where men are not allowed to express their emotions. Every time a man does that, y'all call weak, y'all pussy, y'all this and that. It takes a strong man to do some shit like that. Is not doing that shit. Sit up behind these screens, act all high and mighty, like you know, you God yourself. You don't make mistakes. You don't fuck up. It's about how he's getting back up with the Most High. See, y'all not looking at the message here. May Gorilla be Most High, the man that shows these freaking ignorant Israelites. I can't stand y'all. I love y'all, but I can't stand y'all. Y'all always the first to be throwing stones at when you can't even throw a mother stone. You can't cast no fucking stones. Stop it. We all for fucking short. It's how we get the fuck back up. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like me cussing. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm throwing some seasoning on this shit so y'all can understand. Y'all want to make a video about me too? Go to fuckhead. Because I'm going to take accountability about mine over here. Yeah. Because that's how I'm going to fucking grow. That's how I be a better me. Shout out to you, Gorilla. You going to be a better you than you was 5 minutes ago, all the time. That's what we seeking to do. We striving to be our better selves. If we gotta be the example, then so be it. All praises to the Most High. Fuck y'all, man. It really be all a test, yo. Like this is all it's about, life. Blessings and lessons. Tests. You know what I'm saying? People gonna always let us down. But who don't let us down be the Most High. These be the times where the Most High be trying to get our attention the most. Like he be wanting us to, you know, gravitate to him a little more. Fuck these people, fuck this world, fuck what they think, fuck what they saying. We here to please the Most High. He's still here, he still has a fucking purpose. So you know what that means? He got another chance to get it right with the Most High. Just like all of us, the ones that still here, if we still have purpose, we still here. We here to please him and to be our better selves than we was yesterday. 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, a minute ago. What else are we here for? We supposed to be uplifting one another. Y'all out here exposing like it's gonna make you shine brighter. Dumbass.
I am is who I'll be until I die.
Reminder, the 2/3 will always outnumber the 1/3. The majority of these awakened Hebrew Israelites are 2/3. All praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS. In this video, I'm probably going to entitle it, There Will Always Be More 2/3 Than 1/3. Or, the majority of these Hebrew Israelites are 2/3. And they know what that means. So I got here. Now, you just heard a video from a obvious 2/3 member. This woman trying to come to the aid, to the defense of this dude, Gorilla Hebrew. That's not his name. His name is Al-Azhar. Okay, Al-Azhar Bond Lawyer, which he got caught up in a scandal. Y'all know all about it. It is what it is, man. You know, this woman going on and on about he admitted to it. He didn't admit to it. He got caught. He got exposed, and then he had to own up to the shit. And basically, his whole video was trash because all he did was sling mud, played the victim, threw other people under the bus. Then finally, when he couldn't admit it, he couldn't get around it, he sort of kind of admitted to it, but he still lied. Then he wound up crying and breaking down and then quitting like a bitch. Oh, that's so funny. It's anger worthy, but it's still funny at the end of the day. And I laugh because I said he quit like a bitch because that's what he wanted. He wanted his woman to make him a bitch, make him her bitch. Nigga done got a whole pagan kid, He done turned into Pegatron, the Decepticon on the Transformers, peg leg. Elder Apostle Gabar calls this nigga the peg pundit. Hey, at the end of the day, it is funny. People be saying, well, it ain't funny, you shouldn't laugh. Why not? Why not? You should be outraged. This man done took all kind of money, got all kinds of money donated by y'all to preach the gospel, and the whole time he got on the fringes and ZCs, fringes and tassels, and he's still getting the old 1-2 from a lady. I mean, it's just all kinds of wrong, but whatever. Well, we coming to the realization, and we've been known this, that the majority of you Israelites are 2/3. Then you got the other groups running, trying to prop this nigga up and trying to say all this. Now, this is a comment that was left on one of the Elder Apostles' comment board. I'm going to read it to you. It says, Shalom, Elder Apostle. Now you got all the respect in the world. A few months back, you were saying we like white women and we rape, the whole rape thing. You had a list of things that was wrong with GMS when we asked your bitch ass to break down the mark of the beast. Still hadn't got back to us yet about how you can buy, how you can make purchases with sin, but all of a sudden now you got all this respect. Nah, fuck that at the end of the day. To the Watchmen of Israel guys. Because you still didn't correct your mark of the beast breakdown, but you want men to come together to have, I'll read it. Shalom, Elder Apostle, there are many spirits running rampant in Israel in these last days. I was talking to the brothers, elders, and camp leaders and wanted to see if brothers were down to push a nationwide fast, similar to what we've done in time past for repentance, chastity, and forgiveness. We ain't never did no nationwide fast with you niggas, and we never will. This is Naquan for Watchmen of Israel, another false prophet, who stay going off, a young upstart, filled with pride, want people to come together. That's for you community Israelites to do that. That ain't in the scriptures nowhere. And for the record, brothers in GMS always been through the year do fast and all of that. We don't need to come together with you. How we gonna come together and do a fast? We got different doctrines. If you look at this one over here, this one was from Priest Genesis. He says Genesis will be a part of the nationwide fast, APTTMH. Let's pray the Lord will heal our community. What community? The Lord just dealing with the elect. He ain't dealing with no community. Calling Yasharallah for a nationwide fast. You got a problem there. Because the majority of these niggas don't even say Yasharallah. You got the ones that say Yasharel. You got those that say Yisrael. All of that. See, you try to come together with a bunch of people with different doctrines. Lord willing, the Most High send down lightning bolts and destroy fools for trying to come together with different doctrines. It's stupid, man. It's grandstanding. You want to call a fast on account of some wicked ass niggas? Hell no. You on your own with that. I ain't gonna show nothing else. I'm gonna read a couple of scriptures here. Just understand, and all the brothers is pissed off because of the lack of outrage from these Israelites. They're trying to make excuses for this guy. But you got that free Barabbas spirit. You'd rather choose a wicked ass sinner above, the spirit of Yahushua. Because the spirit of Yahushua is what? Teaching, preaching, rebuking, correcting, which the majority of you never want to correct anyway. Instead of putting up some comment about having a damn fast, maybe you should have rebuked this nigga. But it is what it is, man. I got Proverbs 17:15. He that justifies the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord. A lot of you out there justifying this guy, and you trying to condemn brothers for making videos of rebuking this wicked, sinful nature. That's a big deal what this dude got caught up in, this scandal. Okay? This plugging, this wife swapping type bullshit, that? Whatever it's called. This wife swapping swinging spirit. You trying to push your woman out there, you pimping hoes still. Pimping your own hoe, man. At the end of the day. And you got to excuse, the way I'm putting it. It's just how it's coming out. I don't even care. You niggas can't say nothing to us compared to what that dude did. Then one idiot came on the comment board talking about GMS look bad because of it. How the fuck we look bad? We ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't got nothing to do with us. It's got to do with that guy. He that justifies the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord. Most of you out there are in abominable spirit because you're trying to prop this nigga up because he's one of your favorites. He's a fan favorite. We get it. But the Lord said, woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their father to the false prophets. And the majority of you Israelites out there that know the truth, we seen your works over the last little while. This is you right here, a weirdo. Somewhere with a fucking wife beater on, eating Ritz crackers, sitting at the table with shades on, right? Talking about you a Hebrew Israelite. Damn weirdos, man. That's the majority of you niggas out there right now. You're a bunch of weirdos. We don't trust you. We ain't with you. We ain't praying for you. We don't care what happened to you. We gave you the message from the Lord. You come against the prophets. That dude, Alazar, he ain't no prophet of the Lord. He's a false prophet. Them dudes watching the Israel, they're not prophets of the Lord. They're false prophets. Okay? And others. Anybody that coming together, do that fast together, all of you are false prophets. You wasn't sent from Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And this woman that made this video, she's a 2/3. She a demon. Coming on there trying to defend some nigga for getting butt plugged, talking all that crazy shit. These goddamn women ain't right to begin with, man. Anybody that would defend a nigga that's getting anally wrecked, that don't want no damn no numbing lube or any kind of lube, whatever. Anybody dealing with somebody like that, or you taking up for this guy, you just as wicked as he is. And y'all know these women, these Israelite women ain't about right. They crazy as hell, man. Defending this guy. And you can tell she ain't right, constantly talking about the Most High this, the Most High that. No, the name is Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Ain't nobody in heaven called named the Most High. But see, you know all of that when you got discernment. We can tell that damn lady ain't right. And sorry for putting you through that, how you had to listen to it. But I just wanted you to get the idea. All the brothers are pissed off because of the lack of accountability of Jake. But it's all good. Not just the lack of accountability, but that you're defending Barabbas all over again. But it doesn't matter. This is Zechariah 13 verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. I read that for us brothers, for you believers out there that follow the 100% truth. Don't get too caught up in it. Don't get too mad. Don't get too over the top. There will always be more 2/3 than 1/3. They double the 1/3 in numbers. So that's why they all popping up everywhere. And every one of you to come on the comment board of a video that I made, anybody popping on the comment board trying to speak up for this guy or trying to put us all on equal footing or we on neutral ground, I blocked your ass and your comment is gone. I don't care what you say. But I thank you for making your comments. Make more comments so that way I know who to block so I don't have to block your ass in the future. Because all you're going to do is just be in the way. You're just in the way. If you so caught up, you can't see what's wrong. Well, you should be laughing. Fuck him. I laugh every time a brother make a video and they bring up his deeds and all that dirt. It ain't that we don't have sins too, but you ain't gonna find nothing in my closet like that. I don't give a damn what you say. Ain't none of us over here getting anal probes and all that crazy shit, pegging kits. It's disgusting. And he should be cussed out, and he should be laughed out, and he should never show his face again. But it is what it is. It's the fact of the matter is there's more 2/3 than 1/3. We can't lose sight of that. Remember that, brothers out there. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Out of America, Babylon the Great, there's only going to be 1/3 to make it out of here. The most of them that's woke up now, they're going to be destroyed by the Lord, man. That's all. And the Most High have things happen. Meanwhile, you thinking that the Lord had this happen to reveal something about us? No. He had to have to reveal something about all y'all and that guy. Because everybody that rise up to try to condemn those that are rebuking this dude, you're going to be destroyed right along with him. Verse 9 says, and ironically, this 2/3 breakdown, or these scriptures, ironically, that big head nigga who got Pegatron, Pegasus, Peg Pundit, Peggy Bundy, okay? All them names that we got for this dude, Gorilla Chief High Bottom himself, he was the one that said this wasn't talking about Babylon the Great, and it is talking about Babylon the Great. Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined. There's going to be 1/3 saved out of Babylon the Great. The 2/3 going to die. That's all the wicked niggas that's worldly, that don't know the Israelites, the circumcision and the uncircumcision. You got a bunch that know the Israelites. They're going to die in the destruction too, because they refuse to turn back the way that the Lord told them to. They refuse to obey what the Lord told them to obey. You're supposed to listen to the prophets. All these niggas ain't prophets. Most of them are false prophets, but it's all good. We like it this way. We love it this way. And I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. It's one name. It ain't no bunch of different names. It's one name. The name is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Now, at the end of the day, this woman that made this video, she ain't say the name. You might, but just because you say the name, don't mean you're gonna make it. Okay? Now we know that our friends over at Genesis, they know the name, but they doing a lot of other stuff that's suspect, man. Trying to get together for a nationwide fast, that's some fleshly shit. You doing that shit, why? We already know we've been guilty. We don't need to come together with a bunch of other people with different doctrines. That's just another attempt to get us to unify. We ain't unifying with you reprobates. Hell no. Definitely not. You worshiping a different God than us. You ain't on our level, and we ain't on yours. Neither will we send up no prayers with you. We gonna be sending up curses while you sending up prayers. That more you drop out, that more you get exposed, the more dirt comes to life, because we've been telling you about these people that they are false fucking prophets. And those of you that follow false prophets, you on the cutting list too from the Lord. It says, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is my God. And for all the Israelites standing on the outside that hate camp, see, this is why you shouldn't follow them leaders, shut the fuck up. You already gonna be destroyed. You ain't gonna make it on your own, by yourself, without leaders, because the Most High sent forth leaders. I'm gonna read this real quick, and I'm gonna shut it down. This is Luke 23, verse 13. And Pilate, when he had called together the chief priests and the rulers and the people, said unto them, ye have brought this man unto me as one that perverteth the people. And behold, I have examined him before you, have found no fault in this man touching those things whereof ye accuse him. No, nor yet Herod, for I sent you to him, and lo, nothing worthy of death is done unto him. I will therefore chastise him and release him, for of necessity he must release one unto them at the feast. And they cried out all at once, saying, away with this man, and release unto us Barabbas, who for a certain sedition made in the city, and for murder, was cast into prison. Pilate, therefore, willing to release Yahushua, spake again to them, but they cried, saying, crucify him, crucify him. And he said unto them the third time, why? What evil hath he done? I have found no cause of death in him. I will therefore chastise him and let him go. And they were instant with loud voices, requiring that he might be crucified. And the voices of them and of the chief priests prevailed. And Pilate gave sentence that it should be as they required. And he released unto them for him, and they released unto them him that for sedition and murder was cast into prison, whom they had desired, but delivered Yahushua to their will. And I'm going to tell you now, many of you out there now, you fall right under this condemnation. You were back there saying, crucify him, crucify him. That's why you want a murderer to go free. That's why you want a pluggy to go free. Let's read it in the NLT. Luke 23:13. Then Pilate called together the leading priests and other religious leaders along with the people. And he announced his verdict. You brought this man to me, accusing him of leading a revolt. I have examined him thoroughly on this point in your presence and find him innocent. Herod came to the same conclusion and sent him back to us. Nothing this man has done calls for the death penalty. So I will have him flogged, and then I will release him. Then a mighty roar arose from the crowd, and with one voice they shouted, kill him, and release Barabbas to us. Barabbas was in prison for taking part in an insurrection in Jerusalem against the government and for murder. Pilate argued with them because he wanted to release Yahushua, but they kept shouting, crucify him, crucify him. For the third time he demanded, why? What crime has he committed? I have found no reason to sentence him to death, so I will have him flogged, and then I will release him. But the mob shouted louder and louder, demanding that Yahushua be crucified, and their voices prevailed. So Pilate sentenced Yahushua to die as they demanded. As they had requested, he released Barabbas, the man in prison, for insurrection and murder, but he turned Yahushua over to them to do as they wished. And you got that same murderous, bloodthirsty spirit on you damn different jakes. Here it is, your ass hollering out grace, mercy, this and that. And that dude is a big ass criminal, man. He committed a bunch of iniquity. And there's more shit that's gonna come out. And the rest of them dudes that exposed it, they're not innocent either. So whatever. Do your worst. We ain't worried about it. Just remember, brothers, in your right minds out there, of the hopefully elect, they're gonna always be more 2/3 than 1/3. These niggas is rotten. And don't let it trouble you that much. Of course we mad about it. But it is what it is. As one elder brother said, the Lord is making us feel everything Yahushua felt. You have to imagine how Yahushua must have felt when he was sitting there watching Barabbas be, freed, and then Israel had him locked up instead. Had him brought up on murder charges instead. So, hey, it is what it is, man. These niggas got to play out their lot and they roll. Now, I'm going to read this real quick. This is Daniel 12:2. Real quick, it says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Some to everlasting life and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And the Most High going to get all them spirits back that said, crucify him, crucify him. Those are the ones he woke up so that they can participate and partake of that shame and everlasting contempt. This is the reason why they have that free Barabbas spirit on them. This is why they defended one of their champions, which that nigga was never right. He was never doing the right thing, from them goddamn hats to them fucking ZCs and fucking hip-hop song, that damn Hebrews like graffiti, Hebrews like wrestling matches, all that stupid shit, them packing them damn guns. I already mentioned them fucking hats and that long hair. All that bullshit is just that. It's all been bullshit. And you bought it. All that hip-hop garbage that he brought along with it. Hey, Lord willing, man, the Most High do something terrible unto these 2/3 ass niggas in these last days, man. And if you got any sense, stay away from that whole thing with these Israelites talking about they're going to take a nationwide fast. Don't get involved in that shit. Don't get involved in that shit. Because it's going off. A bunch of Israelites with different doctrines going to try to unify, as they always do. But we're going to see what the Lord do. Maybe he'll have that mist come about and have your firstborns die or some shit. We're going to put up curses on you niggas. We're going to put up curses on all rebellious Israelite niggas.